It's a little blackout stream. I put some readings up on this channel. They'll be playing out. Oops. Hold on. Yeah, they'll be playing out soon enough or whatever. But I wanted to come up here. Wanted to make sure I make an appearance. For the people who do care that I'm alive, they know I'm alive. And for the people that hate me, my family, I want them to know I'm alive too. You ain't stopped nothing. This ain't gonna be another Shirley Copeland situation or Yolanda West Copeland, Yolanda West situation. It's not gonna be that. So I'm here. I'm here to show my face because I know we got some folks that are mad about that. We got mega preachers that are upset, hopping around. They need to be worried about their sexuality. We got other preachers, such as my mother, people like her, bed wenches. So I figure I'm gonna come live, make an appearance. They mad. They trying to hide my channel. You can't hide me. I'm the missing child that they already know about. So I need you, Janetta. I'm gonna need you to explain my social security number. I want to see a copy of that marriage certificate because I'm starting to wonder. You've been hiding that marriage date for so long. I'm wondering if you was a side piece. You probably was. You kind of a trick like that. So shame hopping around on the church stage. You ought to be shame. Oh my God, you all. But anyway, I'm here. I just wanted to say hello. I'm gonna let it stay live for a few minutes, just so they know I ain't going nowhere. All right, what's wrong with you? Nah, I'm about to do something else. Hi guys, I'm doing 2 channels at once right now. I am. I just want to make sure I guess advertise my show. It's like 1 something in the morning. I don't know what time it is. I have no idea. I've got a message that just popped up that said I'm live. Anyway, yeah. Aside from the nonsense, something is going on. Something is definitely up. Something is definitely going to happen. I feel changes with the weather, which I'm happy about. It's cooler outside, so now I can like do stuff that I normally do. Like when it's hot, I just can't. I'm like, that's a lot. It's like an unnatural hot. The hot that we've been feeling, it felt like sun rays or something really weird, strong, straight sun, not too much humidity. Like last week we had some humidity, but for the most part, that sun is irregular. So I think, I don't know, it could be weather manipulation. You never know. These people will do anything. One thing I have learned in my life, I don't put nothing past nobody at all. I know I haven't seen it all. I know I haven't. I know I have not seen a flying pig yet. But to see people close to you do some of the stuff that they do, I'm telling y'all, get ready for anything that comes up. Get ready for anything. I mean, literally flying pigs. I don't know, flying rats or whatever they got going on. Like I would seriously be prepared for the unexpected. I think that's the biggest. Just be prepared for the unexpected. All types of nonsense and manner of evil is going to happen. Y'all are going to see breakdowns. You're going to see people passing away. Like I'm in a really mild mood right now, so I'm not going to go into the Oh, you're gonna this and that. Somebody is gonna pass away. It's gonna be somebody big who's gonna pass away. It's a couple of people that's gonna pass away, and I don't find any joy in that. But I just feel like once you added so much evil to the earth, I don't understand why there's no point in you being here. You don't add anything. There's no added value, no added value, no added nutrition, whatever you want. If there's nothing, you don't offer anything but evil to the world. So I don't want anybody to pass on, but if you take a look at the core of what some of these folks have done, and I'm not even, honestly, guys, I'm like not a cold person, but I'm just to the point where I don't care what happens to nasty, evil people. You can't care. They're not normal people anymore. These people are overtaken by demons. Anytime a coven of people will come and recruit a family, or anytime you have somebody hiding an adoption or a fake marriage, there's something has been wrong with that person. So y'all gonna see a whole bunch of stuff coming out. People losing houses, but the thing that really hurts me the most is, and never mind because it was done to me, heck with that. I'm talking about to these people who blatantly, even today, never mind, they are still sacrificing their kids. What do I mean by that? They're still doing all types of F stuff because they're worried about their pocketbooks and they're worried about this and that. They don't care about their kids. They don't care if the hair is done. They don't care if the kids are learning. All mama and daddy know is they want to go out and party. All they know is they want threesomes. All mama knows is she's so sick in the head about this dude, right? Like my mother, she was so fucked up over this dude, like she lost her mind, literally. That woman she did anything to get my father. Like, I mean, Margaret, she was going in, sleeping around. I don't know who. I believe she tricked him. Like, that's the type of chick that somebody, like, I'm gonna use my mother in this. That's the type of woman that she is. She's a trickster. She's always been like that. And my father would always come and say little things to me, like, he's like, always watch your back or like that. So I know that he was in on this nonsense too. All right, but I don't know if she knew that in the background, maybe he was teaching me how to beat the game. Like, I don't know. I know that he was not happy to be caught up with that crazy woman. My father was sad every single day. Hell, he must have made a deal. He couldn't get out the contract, obviously. There's no way he would have married that crazy woman. She's crazy. She's crazy. She's selfish. She's sick. She's greedy. And I know he knew it. So I can get mad at him if I want to in my heart. I have dismissed my father. Like, in my heart, I'm like, I'm going to let you go. Because I know he did some real effed up stuff. Right? And then a slick mother effer going to turn around and give you the rules to the game to beat him. Right? So he told me to keep going on with my show. And I did. I kept going. I kept going on. But he taught me some things. Like, there's some things that I definitely know now. I know how to watch out for certain people. He said, everybody got a gimmick. You just got to figure out what it is. So that tells me that my mother must have tricked him, all right, by laying on to, but that's what they do in that family. They all lay on top of each other's. That's why I've been separated from them people. I don't deal with them. They've always had strange spirits I could never understand. So I knew something was off. So when I got the call from whoever, I don't know who, somebody called me on the phone. You just got to understand, my brother had all these friends. So they would just call my phone. When I first found out about this, I don't know who it was. It was probably a detective. They were asking me like all these questions or whatever. And they said, what if we told you that your mother's not your mother? And right there, I was like, that would make a lot of sense. But based off the things that she's done to me, I was like, that would make a lot of sense. And at that moment, I can't lie, I had this release in my body. When they said that over the phone, I took a deep breath and I was like, okay, I get it. I get it. She was cruel. That was a nasty. Oh, man, I can't wait for her to burn in hell. The stuff that woman did was heinous, y'all. I'm not even lying. She is a nasty, abusive. She would beat us. Oh, my goodness. She was, even her own daughter, she beat that girl, blood all over the place. And she was just so haughty. And she just thought she was, I'm so mighty. And sent that girl back to school. But that's that protection where she knew nothing was going to happen to her. Well, guess what, honey? It's 2024 and your ass is going to jail. You're going with a wheelchair. To be honest with y'all, see, this is the thing. This is what the beef is. See, my mother be doing stuff and she's shamed, right? She hides like Tiffany. Tiffany got caught in Chester, Connecticut and used somebody's name in the family. Aisha is in jail in Connecticut. He used somebody's name. This family has a history of using different people's names. That's what they do. And then you have a history of greed and sleeping on top of people's husbands. It got to be something, because I know her side of the family does it. And then you turn around with Arlene. Arlene did the same thing to her daughter and slept with Aishan. Robin, look, slept with two brothers. These are nasty. That's why I never hung out with them people, and I guess they felt like I thought I was better because I didn't want to lay around with them few. And I'm not. All right, Janetta, you better go get your money back, boo, because you're Coven. Anybody come up to me, they gonna get an ass whooping like they ain't never felt before in their life. I'm prepared to go down. I'm being honest with you. This is a war. Anybody, I'm being real with y'all. Anybody come up to me, it's a slaughterhouse. Like, I'm for real. First of all, I got hands. Number two, you with me, I'm gonna lay you down with a listen, it's gonna be some hard metal. I ain't gonna lie. It is what it is. So she already know that. These people already know what it is. This ain't nothing but an illusion. What happened was they tried to steal some money. Then when they got caught, they tried to clean it up, right? So they create this illusion around you. Oh, this one trying to get you. That one trying to get you. Da-da-da. Ain't nobody coming to get me, because if you thought you could do that, you would have did it already. And now that I'm aware of it, see, I was a bad mother before I even knew about this. I was ducking y'all. Let's be clear. All right, so now that I know about it, you come up to me, you're going to see somebody laid down on the news. That's how it's going to go. I don't give no whats. I don't give a period. It's my life that they've been trying to take over some money. So fuck them. I know that makes her sick to her stomach that she got to give up my money. That man was dying and he said, stop spending money. She did it anyway. She was going on and on. A bold motherfucker. And now you're going to be bold in front of the newspaper. Let's see you do it, Janetta, since you so big and bad. You know, so I'm not leaving mine. I don't want to you's going on and on. I want to see how big and bad you are, sis. First of all, you cheat because your daughter's a piece of crap. Your kid's a genetic F-ups. That means Twinkie is a pedophile. You ain't got it all, and your daughter's a prostitute. So what does that say about you as a mother? Not much. You're a loser. Who had the trick into marrying you? Like, that's ridiculous to me. You literally had to trick that dude. Makes sense. And here I am thinking, oh yeah, I got a, family not perfect, but it was a decent, I thought, family. Until you see the dynamics of other families. But when you're in the family and that's all you know, and like, honestly, she has gone out of her way to overly protect me. It's so much so it was weird. Like, when I bought this house, she had Ebony pull up here with a U-Haul van and just move in. Oh, this house is big. The whole time, Ebony was supposed to follow me around and become me. Like, that's so sick, but that's the mind of a sick person. This lady was burning the fire. She says when she was little, but this is the same person who also slept with all these men and said she was only with one guy, which was her husband. They got divorced and then she was with my father, the second husband. So she says she only slept with two guys in her house. So am I supposed to believe that you was really in a house fire that just started out the blue sky, or did that happen later on some F stuff where you was sleeping on top of somebody's husband? Because if she did throw acid on your face, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not saying that it's right, but I can understand why to put acid on your face. So was it a house fire when you was little, right? Or did you hop on somebody's husband and then just put some stuff on, like which one is it? Don't lie. You guys, listen, we in the age of the internet, honey. I'm coming for you. I'm going to rip your ass into 20 pieces. I'm going to slice and dice you just like I said. Gut you, Janetta. Happily. I'm going to gut you like you ain't never felt before. Every time these niggas turn on their computers, they're going to see your name. They type up your name, they're going to see sex trafficking. They're going to see what you did with that money. The money is mine. You went and stole me from somewhere. You did something, but you should have died in that fire. God gave you another chance and you still effed up. So I'm happy that he finally gonna burn your ass up this time. There's no turning back. I'm glad. About time the Lord is cleansing the earth. I'm waiting for a couple other people to get the hell up on out of here. Besides Janetta, I'm waiting. I ain't even saying no names. I'm waiting. I ain't gonna sit here. I'm gonna pray that these demons get away from here. I'm going to pray, like, yep, Lord, I'm going to need you to take out so-and-so. And Lord, you take them out as necessary when you need to. I ain't going to help them with that. I ain't going to say one word. But let me tell you something. When certain people pass on, I will be posting wine bottles, okay? I'm going to have me something to drink. It's a celebration. Since y'all want to celebrate, we're going to celebrate your demise, Janetta. That's what we're going to do. So I look at it this way. See, you had a choice. Y'all know I'm really not a violent person. I don't bother with people. I be minding my business. But if you gonna come bring your shit to my backyard, you prepared to get an ass whooping you ain't never felt before. It's that simple. Literally that simple. And the game gets worse. This ain't just about hands now. We laying down. Like, you come over here, you gonna get laid the fuck out flat, straight up. I don't give no whats. None. Because you tried to come for my life. And the feds know it. They already been down in the courthouse. That's why she moving. She shame. You see, you gotta understand, somebody that been running around their whole life acting, oh, I'm better and I got a husband and I got this and that. Now, for her to take this fall from grace, it must hurt her greatly. I don't give no fuck. Now I feel sorry for you. How come I can't light that up? Maybe I should go get another one. Anyway. Yep, I'm live on 2 channels. Hi, whoever you is. Hi. You can feel free to ask a question. It doesn't matter. I'll be happy to answer. Never mind what you heard about me. I'm actually nice. I'm very fun. I just, it's just, and you have to understand, right now is a time where you gotta lay these devils down. Let them know that you know that they're out there. You gotta let these people who are wearing masks and pretending to, oh, I love you, you're my son, you're my no, them people don't want nothing to do with you. Stay away from them. And when your money comes, stay away from them. Don't say nothing to them folk. It's like, I will never forget what this woman did to me. That woman, and I've said this before, she is taking blankets off me. So you think I'm gonna forget this, or her chasing me from place to place, craziness? Then she gonna try and act like she crazy. That's why you can't walk now. You let the devil trick you, hopping around. You thought you was gonna pay for your slut life? Slut. It's embarrassing, yo. To find out your mother a trap hoe, that's embarrassing. Oh my God, yo, that's embarrassing. Like, I should have moved a long time ago. I had no idea. See, I thought my mother had a decent reputation based off what she taught me. But now that I look at it, I can understand why she would flip out over certain things. Like, Aunt Lucy came around, oh, she's coming over here. She was just scared that Aunt Lucy was going to tell her she was a slut. She's coming over here. She's going to talk about me. Oh, now I know you ain't want to tell you was a slut. That's what it was. So I'm going to tell everybody, you a slut. It's 2024. You was slutting down at the phone company in the 70s, and you a slut today. That spirit carried over to your daughter because you chose not to do anything about it. So the Lord said, I'm going to embarrass you publicly. I'm going to embarrass you for your past. Because first of all, you tried to talk about me and I ain't done nothing to nobody. I always had a boyfriend. I've never had a threesome. I've never attended a sex party. I've never done those things, but you tried to put that crap on me. So now the Lord said he's going to embarrass you and your daughter. And he's going to publicly reveal the diseases that you have, which is the AIDS virus. So you and your daughter, I want you to enjoy it. Running prostitution rings, and then you made a mockery out of the church. You put that pedophile up on the pulpit. These people crazy. You deserve whatever hell you burning in, Janetta. I'm glad to see you fall. I want you to enjoy your fall from grace, because I'm gonna be enjoying it right here. I love it. You thought you was gonna leave me like Shirley. Shirley was happy without y'all too. I think Shirley just came around for the money, right? So she come clean up the house every now and again for the money. I personally wouldn't have went back near Janetta. I was looking at her like, why you even come over here with this crazy woman? Like, why would you do that? But I get it, right? But that ain't happening. I ain't coming back to clean your floors. You can kiss my black behind. I ain't cleaning for you. I ain't cleaning your ass. I ain't visiting you in no hospital. I'm not coming to your funeral. I ain't coming to the burning of your body. I don't care what they do with you. You can lay out in the middle of my street, Dad. I wouldn't help you. Seriously, I wouldn't. You lay right there, your corpse. I put it on YouTube. Yep, there she go, dead. I don't give no fucks. When you treat people like that, that's what you get at the end of your life. That's exactly what you get, sis. I know you shamed. The church people done found out. Couldn't hide it. Once they started summoning these people to court, you couldn't hide it. So I know you've been lying. Oh, she instead. See, but the thing is, everybody's watching. That's why I made a channel to make sure we combat your lies, Janetta. You done told these church people this and that about me, all types of lies. She used me as collateral, right? So she gambles. This is a preacher who gambles. I'm the one with the money. She signed some false contract and the work that I do on YouTube every day without my knowing, because she owes something. She owes some money somewhere. And she feels like it's okay to kill me to get the money. Bitch, if you don't get your ass up out of here, get the hell up on out of here. That's why you down there. First of all, your daughter got AIDS. Your son is a pedophile. And you're a money laundering slut who's a prostitute also. So this is the thing. Nobody feels sorry for you. You did this to me on purpose. You thought you was being funny, and now the Lord done brought you to an open shame, and I'm going to help him. I'm going to help him drag your ass. I'm going to help him. I'm going to let everybody know you're a slut, because you are. You're a slut. You're an embarrassment. Sleeping around. Your daughter's sleeping around and giving niggas AIDS and all this other stuff. You're disgusting, you pig. Never mind. I'm happy that you shame. Y'all gotta understand, folks don't just run. She was always a bold devil. Now she's scared and running. What you running for? You embarrassed? You embarrassed about your behavior down at the phone company? You embarrassed before the world because your reputation is tarnished and the truth comes out that you lied on Yolanda West. You went in that girl's medical records. You did so many things to people. You gonna pay, and I'm excited. You're a slut. You're a slut like Aunt Ruby. See, Aunt Ruby pinned you against Thelma. Or whatever happened there. You wound up closer with her. I don't know why. Maybe because, see, this is the thing. My grandmother had mad kids. So I don't understand why people have more kids than they can actually pay attention to. I've never understood that, right? Especially if you have a child, give your kid like a little bit to see where they are developmentally. I'm not saying don't have another one, but you need to understand what it is you're dealing with. So this woman, Thelma, and Eugene Copeland went and had 7 kids. Junie and Jerry was always in and out of jail. Jerry died with AIDS. When I was little, I remember Lee's apartment near Winchester Avenue. That was the place where she paid the light bill and didn't pay the rent. So they locked her out, and she looking at the window, and her lights is on. You dumb. This is stupid. Anyway. So we was over there, and it came out that Jerry died of AIDS. Now, Jerry was in and out. He was probably shooting up or whatever. Coming to right? See, but they've always hid what was going on in the inside, the logistics, if you will. I don't know, nooks and crannies of what was going on. So, come to find out, this family got a family of prostitutes. I'm embarrassed. I'm so ashamed. But I also remember when I was little having conversations with my father and my grandfather. They were best friends. Remember that. Eugene Copeland was best friends with my father, Jacob Beasley, or whatever situation. I remember a lot of conversations that they had because I was always with them. They would sit on crates. They would drink beer. What beer? It was Miller. They would drink Miller. And then my father switched over to Miller Lite. And then he stopped smoking cigarettes and drinking altogether. But they would have these conversations at that apartment across. It was on Park Street, across from the Nut House. I would sit there. He'd be on his crate. I would hear these conversations. They would be about money. They would be saying, oh, she crazy. They was talking about my mother. And him and my grandmother they were supposed to be divorced. I think they were still married, but he was a piece of shit. He was sleeping around at Eugene Copeland, the Indian dude, sleeping around and carrying on with different women. My mother witnessed him. But my mother came across some woman he was sleeping with, and he didn't want to tell Thelma, which is my grandmother. That's what she said. But y'all got to remember, everything that comes out of her mouth is a lie. So, I don't know. So they just got it. It's something up. My point is, it's something up with me and money. I don't think I'm somebody's kid. I don't know whose kid I am. I'm either one of my father's women's kids. I don't know what. I didn't know my father. I always looked at him like a church guy. He was always upstanding. I don't know how he turned into this animal. I don't know. We can understand how Janetta turned into an animal. She's always been greedy. Like, you could always pick that up about her. She's a greedy social climbing opportunist. She's a loser, right? And then she gonna try and send somebody in my place, right? Somebody that can't read. So you make that make sense. And what did the girl who can't? She don't know how to. She made a fool out of her. So now Janetta's all over the news. She got her daughter masquerading as me, but you need to be able to read in order to be me. You need to be able to articulate your thoughts. All right. I don't know if she had her stretch marks removed. You need to remove your stretch marks, right? After the baby. I don't have any children, so I don't know what. I'm not married. I don't have any children. I shouldn't have any false marriages anywhere. But I remember the conversations when I was little. So there's definitely something about me Because when I tell you they stayed on to like I could not move. I thought maybe it was just because I was a girl. No, it's because I'm worth some money. And they knew it. And Janetta wanted that money. She wanted that money so bad. She made sure, first of all, my father had 6 months to live. He died in like no time. So Janetta did something to manipulate the meds, and she wanted him on COVID shots and all this other stuff. She wanted to kill him. So that's why I was telling y'all, I am 100% confident that when this all comes out, and when it makes it public, because it's already out, when it makes it public, I'm pretty confident Janetta is going down for sex trafficking, money laundering, and murder, as well as kidnapping. I'm willing to put my life on it. She already tried to kill me. You don't just put insurance policies on somebody for no reason. You don't just go get 11 death certificates and refuse to release one to me for no reason. So either he's not my father, or you hiding something. Either she's ashamed of her sexual history, which I believe that's part of it, but she's also a conniving piece of shit. So I'm here to give the feds everything they need to put this bitch down in the cage where she belongs, because she's a dog. I mean, listen, I'll be honest with you. I'm not against it. I ain't got nothing against. Listen, I feel like we need to go back to a different time. See, nobody's scared of the law. Nobody's afraid. So if you give them something to be scared about, right? Firing squad. How about that? How about the town come out and see you? Just like back in the day where they used to go to church, and then right after church, whoever had to be killed after church because they disobeyed the law, that's what it is. That's what it is. So I don't care. People like her, yeah, she need to go. It ain't gonna be long. But I think that she gonna be kept around long enough to be humiliated properly. That's what it looked like is happening to me, because you look just like a prod, just embarrassing. You are just a disgrace. Oh my goodness. It's so embarrassing. Literally, I'm so embarrassed. I had no idea. Whoever, I don't know if they kidnapped me or whoever placed me in this family. I'm going to sue you for allowing this, because I believe this was a private adoption. And again, whoever did this, I'm coming for you, because this should have never happened. This lady, there was no, there was like no updates or anything. This lady was abusive every day. She would like beat us, take the blankets off us. We couldn't have friends. Everything was supposed to be quiet because she hid it. So either you kidnapped the baby because a dude tried to leave you, you're like, oh, I'm pregnant. You couldn't get pregnant. And so you went and stole a baby. And now you're like, oh, shoot. Now I found Joe. I decided to hop on top of him. He was with my sister, but I don't care. I want him. So let me just hop on top of him. And then let me play the unburned girl card. That's all that crap is. I don't know why he must have stayed around for the money. But I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't understand it. He kept up his end of the deal, though. I give him that. Now, I ain't got no loyalty to that woman. You gonna catch this fade. I don't give no fucks about you, period. I ain't visiting you in the hospital. I think it's clear to say, me and you ain't good. There will be no funerals. You trying to have a funeral for me? You trying to kill me with an insurance policy. It's so funny. Like, what's wrong with you? You try to blow my car up, like all types of craziness, all that to get rid of me. Well, guess what, bitch? I'm still here. What you gonna do? You send any of your clowns over here, they're gonna leave flat just like you. You know better, ho. That's a shame. That's a shame that you gotta talk to your mother like a street hoe for her to understand. I've been telling this woman for years. She's never listened. See, this is the thing. When you speak to somebody intelligently, especially when you know they're intelligent, and they try and act like, oh, I don't know. All right, not a problem. So now I'm going to talk to you like a street, like, because that's what you are. We know you're bed mattress hopping, Trinity Temple hopping. Listen, I'm coming for you, bitch. Everything you did, everything you said about these people, everything. The Sister Bellingers, all them fake ass people, all of them. I'm coming for you. Everything. And listen, y'all check out my page, Wacky Mo, because I'm giving up. I'm not going to do it every day, right? But I'm giving up everything she said about these church people down at Trinity Temple. Yep, everything. I'm going to ruin your life. You tried to ruin my reputation. No, I go to work every single day. I'm the college grad, and you over here trying to give accolades to prostitutes and some man, your son who ain't worked in 30 years. Bitch, sit your ass down. You deserve all this fade. I want you to shine bright. Shine bright, ho. That's exactly what you get. Sleeping around. I'm a girl, Janetta. When I'm done with that ass, I already know you suffering. I love it. You wanted me being called nigger every day, being beat up. Once, like, I was walking the house, she said, oh, you look pretty today. I'm like, should I say thank you to that? Because it was a hate. It wasn't like, oh, you look pretty. It was like, oh, you look. It looks like you. It was everything towards the end when my father was dying, and I knew she knew that her story was gonna have to come out. She started talking sideways, and then she started calling me in the middle of my Saturday prayer, and she knew not to do that. So she started getting reckless with her requests. So I got reckless with my responses. We was beefing. And then something told me. I was like, all right, she's gonna take my name off that will. Sure enough, she took my name off my father's will. And guess what? The American government caught you, Janetta. You stupid bitch. And I'm happy. You look like a fool before the world, and I can't wait. Honey, as soon as they arrest you, as soon as the article comes out, I'm gonna get a bottle of wine, which I can't afford because you stole my money. I mean, y'all, she was living it up. She was in Rhode Island. She was at resorts all over the world. All over there. She was in Russia. She loves Russia. Loves Russia. I'm telling you. I wouldn't be surprised if she was, we know she's a part of the government, but I don't give a fuck. I ain't joining your coven. I'm not marrying anybody that you come up with. I don't want anybody. If I read your cards and you come up dirty, I ain't messing with you. And this is the thing. I'm such a balanced person. There have been men who have come up to me who I have felt something for. I couldn't touch them. Your situation is like, once you find out you're like, and you walk away. It becomes simple. And then it's always a thank God I walked away type of situation. So I'm glad I pay attention to my intuition. I've always been like this, but she tried to get me, right? She even lied about her birthday at first. My mother, always giving a sob story. Everybody was always treating her bad. That was all a mess to cover up her bed hopping because she's a slut. So, yeah. All right. I love y'all. Let me get off both these stations. Let me get off this one first. Hold up. Okay. And get off this one.